All right. Deadmanstome podcast. Your host, Mr. Deadman, Becky, and SK. How are y'all doing?
All right.
Pretty good. It's rumor has it this is a holiday.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, Memorial Day. This is the holiday to get drunk.
Oh, it's Memorial.
Yeah.
It's barbecue day.
Barbecue day, beer and whiskey. I'm sipping on some whiskey. Not American-made whiskey though. So, I have some Jack Daniels though. I'll follow it up with that. I know. I'm drinking.
Well, you having Canadian whiskey?
No. I'm not that sacrilege. No, this is Scottish.
Oh well, Scotch is good. Scotch or Irish. Yeah. I had a writing friend of mine say that Canadians were too nice to make good whiskey. I gotta say, there's a lot of truth to that.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But yeah, Memorial Day. Today, we give thought, pay respects to all those that have lost their lives, sacrificed their lives for this country, for America. The country that has infiltrated its culture across the globe through branding and advertising. We're the country that got you that Coca-Cola, McDonald's, probably the diabetes, the Florida man.
God.
A&W.
Yes, that's right.
Because, see, the world loves Coca-Cola. The whole world does not love root beer.
Oh,
it's
but
very
I love
divided on the I know, but the world is very divided on the subject of root beer. Right? It's difficult for non-Americans to appreciate root beer. And even a good number of Americans, actually.
I love root beer.
Root beer
has to be a certain brand.
Root beer and peanut butter are pretty American foodstuffs.
Oh, really?
That are not widely liked and appreciated outside of the U.S. and some Canadian.
But you know what the Germans love? They love that Fanta. They love that Fanta stuff. Fanta. Fanta. Oh, I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. That's not a shocker.
Yeah,
Fanta.
Put that.
Fanta.
Yeah. I knew how to pronounce that one.
Yeah.
Although, it's quite possible that's how the Germans say it.
I have no idea. Fanta.
Yeah. They're wrong, but it's probably how they say it.
Well, they pronounce everything wrong anyway. But
just like the English say Adidas.
Oh. Yeah. But at least when the Germans mispronounce, they sound pretty fierce, sound pretty intimidating, But yeah, I mean, the soldiers gave their lives for a lot of things. It's not just a McDonald's and Coca-Cola. It's
It's for the chance to have McDonald's and Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's the freedom to choose McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell. Or freedom.
Or kale.
Or kale. Go vegan.
No, nobody died for kale. Let's just get that out.
And no one died for veganism
nobody
either.
Died.
I mean, people died on veganism, but no one died for it. Okay. But no, to be serious though, we have this thing called the Constitution. Pretty big deal. First Amendment, freedom of speech.
Been around a while.
I think how many other countries have like that? It's in the bedrock and their foundation to protect the ability for citizens to be able to speak freely. Now, corporations might intervene on that, and the government does try here and there, but they aren't supposed to touch you or to intervene if you say something bad about the government or you say something wild and crazy. Even if you picket some signs people don't want to see at a funeral, you're allowed to do that too.
So let's make sure everybody in our listening audience is clear on the point. The way the First Amendment, the Constitution in general and the Bill of Rights specifically they do not grant rights. And this is one of the things that's different about our Constitution compared to others. The Constitution is restraints on government.
Yes, that's the big difference.
That's the big difference. It's not the Constitution does not grant rights to individuals. The Constitution tells the government what the fuck they can't do.
Yes.
And so our shall pass no law abridging the freedom of it's not expression, freedom of speech, and that type of thing.
And you might be
but we shorthanded to say, the First Amendment, freedom of speech, that kind of stuff, freedom, which has been expanded by the courts to other forms of expression besides the written word and the spoken word. In other words, art, for example, is protected by the First Amendment. Protest, these types of things.
That's right. And it's because of them that we're able to do this show. And also, what you see on the screen, this large man. It's the same freedom that allows him to do what he's about to do. So we're going to talk. We're going to show this real fast. This is the Mayo King, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to talk about.
He's not going to do what I think he's going to do.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't care what he's going to do with it. If he's not putting it back in the fridge, then I'm not sure I want to see it.
He's not putting it back in the fridge.
No.
Then nothing good could come of this.
No.
You're very, very freaking right. Go ahead.
And then we have the Westboro Baptist Church, because YouTube show, I was a morning show back in the day called the Kumite. So that's where this is coming from. You're going to hear some voices. It's from that. Anyway.
Got done taking my insulin with a face full of mayonnaise. Oh, God. I wish your audience could see this. It's fucking amazing. Tonka, you need to do this right now.
But you're live. You're on camera.
Oh, I can't too.
Oh, they see you. Oh, I see you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh. See, now, Tonka, when I gave those clues, now...
Look at his face. Just look at that face. Is that accomplishment? Is that a man that's satisfied?
No, that's I'm going to barf.
That's regret.
How high would you have to be to do this?
It would take a lot more than high for me to eat mayonnaise out of a jar.
Yeah, but even if you had that inclination, I think you'd need to be pretty high.
Yeah. There's a part where it starts playing copyrighted music, so I'll lower it down. Oh, right here. Okay. So
he just took a handful.
Yeah, like Winnie the Pooh, just going in there in the beehive, just getting a.
See, when I have mayonnaise on a sandwich, it is a very thin layer.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong. Then.
If it's squishing out.
This is horrible.
By the way, context here. Just freeze frame real fast. Check this out. Okay, that's a Sam's, a Diet Sam's soda, and then you have like a Dr.
Diet,
Thunder.
yeah. Hello.
Yeah, diet, because he's clearly concerned about his weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, he's diabetic. He said he was.
Why is he doing any of this? He shouldn't be doing any of this.
You're right. He shouldn't.
And is he a veteran? I thought I heard something about him saying something about the VA. He's not a veteran, is he?
Oh, I don't know. If he is, I don't know anything about him.
Well, if he is, it's not Veterans
Day. I
Day.
find out a lot about him.
It's not Veterans Day.
No.
I don't have to pay him any respects.
Maybe it was the vegan administration.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah. Just, what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, my God.
He has the soda, and he has the mayonnaise. What do you think is about to happen?
I'm not gonna guess.
He makes a smoothie.
Oh, there's something. What is that? A burrito? Becky, is that a burrito? That is a burrito.
I don't. Oh my God!
He's dipping a burrito into mayonnaise. He's gonna explode. He has like that fat man on the Meeting of Life.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
it's so wrong. That is so freaking wrong.
That scene was great. I loved it. I love that scene. The guy just ate until
You
he
did?
exploded.
That was so nasty. That was so fucking nasty.
I wonder how.
That was the worst thing ever.
I wonder how much it cost them to make that skit, though.
A
Because
lot. And according to the some of the documentaries that are now available on Netflix,
ooh, I gotta check it out.
it was pretty nasty to be even on the set.
Are you watching what he's doing, SK?
Okay,
Yes.
wait. So he has another jar of mayonnaise. He has a second jar
Yeah,
of
he
mayonnaise.
has two. Oh, yeah.
And then he also has a cup of ice cream, doesn't he?
Oh! Oh, God. Fuck me.
You know what's gonna. A week from now, somebody will be doing a video of squishing a zit, and all this shit will come out of his back.
Oh, God.
Okay. And the cup is
And
ice
it'll
cream.
look exactly the same.
I think there's supposed to be ice cream in that cup. Dude, like, he's just eat up. I don't even know what to say at this point. He's eating two buckets of mayo with soda, ice cream, and a
Got
burrito.
almost 400 views.
It does. I asked Becky if we can get him on the show. Oh, let me. I think
And
the
I
music stopped.
messaged him.
I think the music stopped now. Let me.
Like this too, bub. It's that early morning freaking get-go, you know what I'm saying? They need to take it early in the morning. You wake up, you have your morning coffee, drink a little bit of your champagne cola. Oh, it's so good. So fucking good.
There's a quote he says
Oh,
pretty
my
soon.
God.
I'm not gagging.
Don't forget your ice cream, too. Taka, you mix it in with your ice cream? Fucking wonderful.
There's something he says. That's like a quote.
I gotta go to my happy place in my head.
So
Happy
how you guys
place.
doing? Pretty good?
Yeah, doing good. Don't go to the happy place. Come back.
Oh, man.
My eyes.
Taka, can I take you to the happy place? Let's go.
Oh, he wants to take you to the happy place.
I bet
Let's go to the mayonnaise happy place. Come on. Get your burrito.
Fucking
I bet
mayonnaise.
$20.
You dip this shit in.
The mayonnaise happy place.
I bet $20 he makes his mom clean that up. And him.
I would hope. Someone has to clean it up. You know he doesn't have a wife. You know he doesn't have a girlfriend.
No.
Oh,
No.
hell no. You know he doesn't. There is no way.
You know what? You know, SK, I don't think his mom lives with him. You
Why?
think-
He
because
lives in the
why?
basement. There ain't no windows.
If he does live at his mom's house, the mom quarantined that room. Like, that is your room. I don't come out. Just stay there.
I'm telling you, he's living in Mom's basement.
Yep. Or the attic. But probably the basement.
Yeah.
No, it's the basement. There's no windows.
So that's a good way to start the show. How's Chat doing? How's Patty doing? You gonna vomit?
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Poor Patty. Yeah, she said, I'm going to vomit and he's going to explode.
Mm.
Which comes first? That's what we want to see.
And before
Oh,
you even
God.
think about it, no, there is no price for this. I know everyone. I say everyone has a price. There's no price.
Yeah. Nope.
But for 1 million subs, no. No.
Oh, don't even.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't live in a basement.
Yeah, it's not 1 million subs.
Oh,
it's
and
more
by
like
the way,
10,000.
it's Arten's fault that you saw this video.
Oh yeah, I bet so.
It is. He sent it to me.
Of course he did. Arden and I, between Arden and I, we were like derailing Church's stream. I feel bad because it was like we were on the Gospel of Comics. Like we kept on going off topic. It was not good. When I think about it, I was like, man,
What was that, Saturday?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a crazy show. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but it was like, man, we have a bunch. Next time, probably just you know,
You mean you're
me or Becky or some.
going to
something.
behave?
Yeah, or behave, or not be drunk. Don't get drunk. That'd be great.
Why?
Well, I got to remember what the comic is about. See, that was my problem. I started drinking. I was like, Oh shit! What the hell happened to this comic?
Yeah,
now?
he was like, "What the
But you-
what the hell are we doing? Where am I?"
Why the hell do they have me? I've been on their show twice now. Once with Becky and once with both of you. I don't even read comics. What the hell am I doing there?
You have a
We just
voice.
like your input.
I
You
think
have
they just
a
like your
good
voice.
way of asking questions. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they like your voice and they like the way you ask questions.
Like, what the fuck is this all about?
Patty says, change the image. She's tired of seeing this half-naked
I took
fat
him
guy
down.
that eats mayonnaise.
I took him down. The stream will catch up. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll change. I could change it to something else. Got
Oh, don't put anything else gross on there.
nah. Actually, I think now I guess time to talk about Westboro Baptist Church. Becky's supposed to school us on the Westboro Baptist Church.
Lord.
I know a little bit of them.
Why do we care about these guys? These guys are
It's
dicks.
not. Well, they are. You're right.
They are. But you know what? Sorry,
ahead.
Becky. I was just gonna say, just remember, good men sacrificed their life for the freedom of speech. And that means even for the freedom for Westboro Baptist Church to picket their funerals.
Well, there's a lot of truth to that. I mean,
Yeah,
it
is.
Because if freedom of speech doesn't mean protecting the speech you hate, then it means nothing. Because one of these days they'll come for your speech.
Yep, that is very true. And those that they literally beg and they cry for it, ask for it, demand for censorship. They don't understand that it's going to come to them too. But
yeah.
Anyway, so Becky, what can you tell us about?
Talk to us, Becky.
School us on God hates FAG. YouTube loves that word. I can't say that word on YouTube. They just love that word so much. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All bundles of twigs.
Just say cigarettes and we'll know what you're talking about.
I'll just change the letter. God hates mags.
Bags.
Nags. Yeah.
Bags.
Drags.
Oh,
well,
hell, here we go.
Well, here. Maybe.
Westboro Baptist Church is known for their hate speech, especially against LGBT people, Catholics, Orthodox Christians, atheists, Muslims, Jews, the Romani people, U.S. soldiers, and politicians.
Hold on, back up. I didn't hear that. Romanians?
Romani people.
Romani.
I don't know. What does that mean?
I don't know what that is.
Hold on, I'll tell you. It's racism and discrimination.
Oh, you're cutting out.
Against the Romani people. Oh, me?
Who are the Romani?
I am.
Okay.
Who are the Romanis?
Who are the Romanis?
The Yenish people, Irish, Scottish travelers, gypsies.
Oh, gypsies. Oh, okay, travelers. Gotcha.
Right.
So they are actually often Romanian. I mean, that's kind of where they originated in that region. Yes. Okay, I'm with you now.
It's been classified as a hate group. And they are monitored.
They were part of the Holocaust too. They
like
were
Holocaust denying, or
no. The travelers were rounded up with the Jews and put into camps and gassed and murdered.
You're talking about the gypsies and all that, right? I mean,
yes.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, they were.
He was thinking Westboro.
Yeah, not the. That'd be a time machine.
No, the gypsies were hunted down for as part of the Holocaust as well.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
I know that. All right.
Yeah, not everybody is aware of that because they don't have the attention that the Jews got, obviously, because they had massive amount of numbers. Becky, please continue.
Please continue. And while you do that, I want to go look on their website and like a good, I guess, devil's advocate. Advocate for
I
them.
don't think gypsies. I don't think have a website.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh,
Oh,
those
gypsies
guys.
have a website, by the way, but I can't go there. You don't want to go there live.
Oh my God. Well,
So-
Westboro is monitored by the Anti-Defamation League and the
Yeah.
Southern Poverty Law Center.
Oh yeah, and they're a joke now too.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff going on about them.
Anti-defamation is they still do some pretty good stuff. That's the people who work on anti-Semitic crimes and that kind of thing. Pro-Israel, pro-Jew. That's what they are. For those who don't know.
They have been accused of resembling a cult in brainwashing their members. They're located in Topeka, Kansas, 3 miles west of the Kansas state capitol. The first public service was held November 27, 1955, and the church was headed by Fred Phelps, and he died in March of 2014. So he died pretty
there was
recently.
a lot of sadness over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even give him a funeral.
Of course. They said they don't worship the dead or something, but don't you kind of worship the dead?
That's why they didn't give a funeral. Right.
I mean, I guess Jesus technically isn't dead. I don't know how that works really, but you know.
Yeah. The church consists primarily of members of the Phelps family and their extended family. And
I wonder what their thoughts.
2011, the church had about 40 members, but now they say that there are about 100.
Oh, see, now I'm
100 people, and Jesus, they get a lot of attention for 100 people.
Oh yeah, they do. They most certainly do. I wonder how they feel about inbreeding. I mean,
they are probably not against it.
No, they're probably not.
They do have a website, but I'm not going to read the title of it.
No.
They go to a lot of, they picket a lot of functions, be it funerals. They've been to pickets at the state capitol, just all kinds of, where there have been mass shootings, all kinds of things, and the signs that they carry are horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like God hates nags.
These are really vile, disgusting people who have every right to be vile, disgusting people.
Unfortunately.
Well,
I mean, what's the alternative, Becky?
What is the alternative, Becky?
Can we deport them?
No.
Well, they're from here. Where are we gonna send them? To Mexico? Let's follow that logic.
I wouldn't do that
let's
to
follow
Mexico.
that logic. I want to follow that. I want to follow this.
Let's send them to Israel.
They I don't know.
They may not take them.
Oh, they won't. They're banned from entering the United Kingdom. They're banned from entering Canada. They're banned from entering, I think, Mexico. I'm not positive about that one, but they're banned from entering a lot of countries.
Yeah,
their entry has been
even on their website.
By the government.
Even on their website, they explain their situation on the Jews, and it starts off. They don't outright say it. It has to build up to it. So you already know where they're going.
Right.
It boils down to they're not too happy.
Go ahead.
They're the form of. You get this with some Christians, but they're not too happy that what the Jews gave Christ up, and he was crucified and all that stuff. It's
Jesus.
like, come on. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
literally.
It's like, get over it, man. Get over it. Eventually.
It was a while ago,
Yeah.
and that whole crucifixion thing turned out okay, according to what I've read.
Yeah, at least according to my church. But then again, I might not go to the right church. My church might be a sitting church.
No, according to you, I'm sure they don't.
My church might be a bunch of naggots.
Oh my God.
I'm teetering on that word.
Westboro Baptist Church originated as a branch of the East Side Baptist Church, established in 1931 in Topeka, Kansas.
Wow.
So they really started as a mission church from another Baptist church. In 1954, Eastside hired Fred Phillips as an associate pastor, and then promoted him to pastor of their new church plant, Westboro. Soon after Westboro was established, Phelps broke ties with Eastside Baptist. So they said,
who I wonder really who broke the ties.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
I'm sure.
I'm
somehow
sure he did.
No, I'm not so sure, because it would not surprise me at all if the original church said, "You're saying what? Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah, you can go off on your own. Fine, I'll do my own church with my family. I do my church with my family. Okay, we'll keep it all in family.
Here's the puzzling thing. Okay, churches need money to even fucking exist.
True.
And typically, if a church is doing shit like what these guys do and protesting and getting on the news, it's to grow their membership base and generate more donations to the church, so the church has more money.
I can explain this.
That is true.
But they're all family.
Well, but I can explain this.
Please.
Oh, and I could show you their website to show you that it looks like they are trying to really recruit new members, and maybe they are getting some. I don't know.
Please tell us what you know, Becky.
They require their members to tithe 10%, and 11 of the Phelps children are lawyers. And they have won numerous lawsuits. One of the lawsuits they won was $250,000.
Okay. Yeah, well, and of course the lawsuits come up over and over again because everyone wants to try to seem like, especially he in the moment, try to prosecute them. I mean, they're picketing a funeral or this, that, and the other. Yeah, you want to try to do something about it, but then what, do you arrest them and you try to... And then you find out, oh yeah, by the way, that arrest was unconstitutional because guess what? They have the right to do that. It says so in the Constitution. So, gotta let them go. And then because they did that, now they owe the church money. It's so easy. Like, they make themselves as the martyrs to get money. They played the system to get money.
Oh yeah, it's all in from what I've read, and the more that I read, it's all about getting attention and money.
Oh, Arden's volunteering. He wants to go in with a hidden cam to join. Oh, dude, I would set you up. I'll get you a hat that says God hates maggots.
No, you will not. Oh my God. Oh my God, Arden is not.
But the thing is God doesn't love maggots. How could he hate maggots? He made so many of them.
Yeah, maggots are everywhere. I
would say that Phelps really did break the ties with Eastside Baptist because in '91 is when they first began picketing. Gage Park in Topeka was their first protest. It was They protested there because they said it was a den of anonymous homosexual activity.
Oh,
And
nice. Because it is. It totally is.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
No.
Oh, man. Glory holes everywhere. I mean, it's just... You're walking through a forest of dicks
Okay.
in that park.
Do I need to worry that you have been there?
Oh, you know.
I don't know about worry. Might be overstating it.
Be concerned.
Curious,
questions?
maybe.
Oh, yeah, that explains why he was there.
So
Then
how did they know that this was going on at this location? Did they go in undercover? Do they have one of the boys just like always volunteering to go undercover at these places to check them out?
Well, you can listen to sermons on their site.
No, I'm saying they might just have one of their kids who's really interested in, gathering evidence,
undercover
so
work?
to speak.
Yeah.
Undercover.
That's true. They had to gather the information firsthand to really know. Know. Oh, and
maybe both hands.
Count Cuncula in the chat. I like that. I heard that Babadook was a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Maybe. Is he? I think so. I heard he was LGBT. Is he gay? I heard the Babadook is gay. Is the Babadook gay?
I don't know.
Oh, for God's sake! Did you just say the G word? Really?
Well, no, but that's not an insult.
Homosexual.
That's not
homosexual.
That's not the wrong word. Never mind. Within 3 years of their starting their protest, the church was traveling across the country.
Okay.
Doing protests. In August of '95, a pipe bomb exploded outside of the home of the daughter of Fred Phillips, Shirley Phelps Roper. Damaged an SUV, part of the house. No one was injured.
God was protecting him.
The following year, 2 men were arrested. Both admitted to causing the blast. One of the bombers was fined $1,751 and was sentenced to 16 days in prison plus 100 hours of community service.
What?
Doesn't say what happened to the other one.
Wow. That's it?
16 days for
a pipe bomb?
For a bomb?
Mm-hmm. Damn, we got a light. Oh, because the court knew who. Wait, is what's going on here? The judge is like, should have made it work. I mean, what the
fuck? Jesus. What the hell?
God wasn't
Fred
really...
Phelps died. Yeah. Fred Phelps died of natural causes on March 19, 2014. His daughter Shirley said a funeral would not be held because Westboro does not worship the dead.
But there's Jesus. I mean, Jesus died. I mean, if he does exist,
it was it was a temporary condition, right?
Well, I mean, is he alive now? I mean,
that's the story.
I mean, if you're in heaven,
no.
I don't know how does that work? How does that even work?
Well, I'm sure nobody actually knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Rumor has it that he's not dead anymore.
Oh yeah, I seen him. He's the janitor, right?
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
a long guy.
He's very popular.
Westboro pickets approximately 6 locations every day.
Say that again.
Westboro pickets approximately 6 locations every day, and on Sundays, up to 15 churches receive pickets.
Wow.
Churches.
By their own
other churches. Other churches.
They protest other churches.
Of course.
Yes. By their own count, they have picketed in all 50 states.
Busy little fuckers, aren't they? I mean,
Mark.
they
Mark-
really got a bug up their ass to be
Yeah, something.
working that hard. And okay. Here's the question.
Oh God.
No, this is a serious question. What are they thinking they're accomplishing?
I think their game here, SK, is to cause as much disruption as possible, to be as annoying as possible.
To what end? To what end?
To hope
This is the thing.
to get arrested, to get.
No, I mean, let's think of it in spiritual terms, if we can use
I don't
that term.
think that there is any spiritual design in what they're doing. If you want to know my opinion.
I mean, they're not converting anybody, right?
I
No,
don't
it's all
know.
about making money.
What are their
They're
numbers?
They're
I'm curious.
100. They got 100 people. Becky read earlier.
Yeah.
They have about 100 members. So obviously, this protest bullshit isn't really bringing the numbers in. Their return on investment is shitty as hell.
Well, that's why they get arrested and cause an uproar.
Yeah, if they get
But
arrested,
it's still not. It's
well,
it's
they get a
still
lawsuit.
not.
The,
All right,
the
so-
lawsuit part.
If you the pretext of any cult/church is to save people's souls. That's kind of the bedrock principle behind religion, right? And so, whose souls do they think they're saving besides their own?
I don't think they're trying to. Maybe they are trying to save souls, but I mean, their website, it's all worded as if they're doing this. They're not. According to their website, Westboro Baptist Church isn't spreading hate. No, they're just trying to let people know that God really hates people. God doesn't love people. He hates us. He hates us so much.
He
so
let
much
them exist.
that he just wants us to do a little bit better, and maybe he won't hate us. So they're not spreading hate. And even on their website, they're like, we've never called for violence. We never done any violence. We don't assault people. We don't attack people. We just spread a message that people don't like to hear. And our message is that we believe that God hates everyone because we're all sinners and we fucked up. And yeah.
They
I mean,
it's really hard to hold on to a thread, even one single thread of logic throughout, and just keep it intact while discussing their various convolutions.
now the other thing is, and I think Becky might get into that later. A lot of members have been leaving. I think some 20 members have left.
No.
Yeah.
Some famous ones as well.
And
some
yes,
close
I
to
will.
family. Some sons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
Did they go to do their own thing, or
they became atheists.
Yeah.
I hope that's true.
We will see. We will see. All right.
Because it's quite plausible, actually.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Some of the things that they picketed were Paul Walker's funeral.
I'll pull that up.
The
Oh, you can continue talking. For it.
Service
okay,
member
the
funerals.
military funerals. They a demon-possessed Brown University.
A demon-possessed Brown University?
A whole university?
Possessed?
Yes. Uh-huh.
That's my
one
kind of
big
demon.
ass demon.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a big ass demon, man.
Dude, party demon.
They're gonna picket the NBA
There might be
games.
truth to it, though.
They're gonna picket the NBA games to remind the world that God still hates that word that we can't say. They have picketed Lady
Max.
Gaga. They even wrote an open letter to the Heath Ledger family, and demanding to know why they were hiding the body, and gave and gave this is great stuff. Gave 3 reasons why Heath would want them there.
Huh.
The first one is in religious protest and mourning to the living that they should repent. The second one, if he could come back to life, he would say, "Listen to Phelps, for God's sake, listen to Phelps."
Yeah.
And the third,
He was always saying that.
yeah. And the third one, you owe it to the youth of the world, whom Heath misled via Brokeback Mountain into believing it was okay to be gay. So please tell us the time and date and place of Heath's funeral in Australia. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Very active. Very active.
Just,
They want everyone to know. I mean, they're so annoying. They're in everyone's face about all this stuff. And SK, you brought up a good point. Like, how are they making any money doing this? I mean, of course, we know that they have to be suing. That must be it. They have what? There's like they have a lot of family that are lawyers, right? 11 of them, right? They even have their own law firm.
yes, sir.
Okay.
I can tell you who they are.
Who are they?
We don't. I don't give a shit.
I don't know their names, but
Shirley Lynn Phelps is his daughter, the one that had the pipe bomb. She is a disbarred lawyer. His son is a lawyer. Daughter is a lawyer. Another daughter is a lawyer. Another son is a lawyer. There's another daughter that's a lawyer. A daughter-in-law that's a lawyer. I mean, it keeps on going. A daughter-in-law that's a lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A granddaughter that's a lawyer.
Damn, granddaughter.
Yeah.
And then that granddaughter's daughter is gonna be a lawyer too. See, they keep it in the family. They keep the profession going. We're gonna be in the profession of suing people because that's how we're making money here. And you know what, SK, since you brought up that point, how are they even making money really? I mean, I'm still trying to see.
Blackmail comes to mind.
Yeah.
I mean, they are a high-profile law firm in Kansas.
Mm-hmm. They will sue.
They
places.
take clients. It's not just for family stuff.
Oh wow! So there's that too. And what I understand, the law firm funds the church. So
yes, it does.
That's the backbone right there. And lawyers are freaking expensive. I mean, come on.
No doubt.
If you're any good.
You're telling me. This is a short list of some of the people and places and things that they have picketed. Homosexuals, including Matthew Shepard, Ellen DeGeneres, Diane Whipple, the victims of 9/11, Billy Graham, victims of Virginia Tech massacre, victims of West Rhodes Mall massacre, victims of the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake, U.S. soldiers killed in Iran and Afghanistan.
They protested an Indian earthquake?
Yeah, God hates Indians. I mean...
they said that it wasn't big enough that more people should have died.
Well, don't blame the Indians, but take that to God.
Yeah. The U.S. soldiers killed in Iraq and Afghanistan. 17 soldiers killed aboard the USS Colin Yemen. Amish schoolgirls murdered in Pennsylvania. Victims who died when the Mississippi River Bridge collapsed. Jews. The Catholic Pope. The Catholic Church. AIDS victims. The Church of Jesus Christ
you know what?
of Latter-day
Wait.
Saints.
Time. I'm totally with them protesting the Catholic Church. Get those pedos out of there. Protest that motherfucker. Protest that motherfucker. You know what? You go there with a sign. God hates pedos. God hates pedos. You do that. I'll throw them some money.
You ain't either.
I'm joking. I'm
for
joking.
People who claim to not worship death, they sure are protesting death a lot.
Right. AIDS victims, including Kevin Oldham, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
They're a joking
Islam
church.
and Muslims. the Ku Klux Klan,
Yeah.
Santa Claus,
Oh man, I can't even.
Santa Claus.
They protest everything. So Santa Claus isn't
Celebrities
cool?
including Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga,
Well, that
Sonny
makes
Bono,
sense.
Yeah.
John
He's
Stewart,
Canadian.
Stephen Colbert, Fred Rogers, Reggie White, Jerry Falwell, Frank Sinatra, Heath Ledger, Coretta Scott King,
Okay.
and Billy Graham.
So now I'm getting upset that we haven't been protested.
Yeah. We need to be
give us
protested.
time.
Maybe we'll be protested after this.
God damn it.
We got to share this episode to the Westboro Baptist Church. Maybe they'll come on to explain. That would be stupid.
No.
I'm sure they would. Yeah.
That would be
political.
They would want a debate, and
They'd want us. Then they'd have a lawsuit filed before the show was ended.
Yeah, it's been a while since
God.
I read my Bible from front to back, so I'm gonna have to because they're gonna argue stuff about I'll be like, nope, I don't care. I just don't care.
Political figures including Bob Doyle, Bill Clinton's mother, Princess Diana, Ronald Reagan, Supreme Court Justice William Rehnquist, Senator David Norris, the Topeka mayor, Princess Madeline of Sweden, and Donald Trump. The nations of Israel, Sweden, Canada, and Ireland. And Joseph Easterbrook Elementary School in Massachusetts.
Ireland?
What did Ireland do?
Right.
Ireland doesn't piss off anybody except Northern Ireland.
Yeah, there's that whole thing. Yeah.
They just keep it all on their own island, though, pretty much.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Pretty much, for the most part.
Let them fight each other.
Why the hell would you protest Ireland?
Man, everything.
I don't know.
So everything that is cool is protested. Like you'd be like, what about monster trucks? Oh yeah, that God hates monster trucks. What the fuck? Like, so I can't watch monster trucks.
I have something to point out that
video
I noticed.
games. Does God hate video games?
No.
Obviously.
Probably.
They're made by Japanese people. So yeah.
Well,
I mean,
no,
is that not why?
Okay. Look at the list of people that just think about the list of people that I read off. What do you notice about that? Anything stick out to you?
Celebrities and just
no.
Countries, random countries.
No.
Gays?
No.
Jews? No.
African Americans. There are no African Americans.
They don't protest black people?
I have not seen anything anywhere.
No.
How was that?
No.
I'm serious.
They protest Obama. They have to protest Obama. They
protested.
That seems
they
really out of
against
character.
The KKK. I don't know.
That seems,
I just noticed that within that list.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait.
There was no one.
Wait. Time out. I just pulled up an article now. Westboro Baptist Church pickets Obama's inauguration. So.
That's because they said he was the Antichrist, not because he was black.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Could have been anybody. Really.
There was a whole campaign, a whole narrative about him being the Antichrist.
If he was, he wasn't a very good one.
No. But yeah, even on their website they say they love African Americans. They say that they don't have a problem with with black people. They just don't have any black people in the church. I gotta say that really surprises me, because a group that you'd think that a group that has so much hate to share. Wait,
they typically so much of God's hate to share.
Oh, wait a
and
second.
report on to other people that they would that kind of mindset typically includes a lot of racism.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean they definitely have it in on the gays. Of course, on their website, they explain why. They're saying, look, we're not saying we hate them. We're saying God hates them, and God wants them to be redeemed. And we're just trying to help them figure it out by being annoying little cunts about the whole fucking thing. That was not on the website. That part wasn't.
I didn't see him protesting the Chinese either on that list.
You
Okay.
know, oh shit.
Listen.
Maybe
The
You think-
church's founder, Fred Phelps, was a veteran of the civil rights movement in the 1960s.
Oh,
The
interesting.
church's disapproval of racism and the use of physical violence by groups such as the neo-Nazis and the KKK is stated on the website. We don't believe in physical violence of any kind, and the scripture doesn't support racism. The only true Nazis in this world are the S word.
Did they read the Bible?
You know,
Did they read the Bible? Because there's a
like
few
there's
passages
that
about
whole-
slaves.
that first section of the Bible, the old part,
Yeah,
that was
Yeah.
way racist.
and there was rules
You
about
know,
slaves, how to handle your slaves, how to take care of your slaves. What do you do?
Yeah.
and in the New
There were
Testament,
some of those old-timey prophets were told to go to the neighboring nations and wipe out every living thing.
Mhm.
Man, woman, child, beast of the entire. It was literal genocide. Actual literal genocide.
They also have music parody videos.
Oh, of course they do. Of course they do.
Oh my God, these people are such a grab bag
They are.
Yeah.
of beliefs. It's amazing. It's pretty astonishing.
They did one called "Hey Jews" instead of "Hey Jude,"
Oh,
and
those
they
guys.
put "Come Together Figs" instead of "Come Together."
Wow,
Yeah,
these guys, man.
yeah, just amazing.
Just wild.
There was a bill introduced in Indiana's General Assembly that would make it a felony to protest within 500 feet of a funeral.
Okay.
The bill provides penalties of up to 3 years in prison and $10,000 in fine for those to be found in violation. Shortly before this bill was signed, members of the church had threatened to protest at a funeral that was being held for a soldier who was killed in Iraq. The bill unanimously passed, and while church members had traveled to Kokomo to protest, they were not seen during or after the funeral services. Michigan also banned
what's their
any
gripe with
intentional
soldiers?
disruption.
Well, they don't like soldiers because soldiers kill. From what I understand, at least that's what I gathered. Becky, what do you got? Is that the reason?
Michigan banned. Yes. Michigan banned any intentional disruptions of funerals. So did Illinois. Respect for America's Fallen Heroes Act was introduced by a Republican member, and it was passed.
Now, what I'm curious.
Unanimously.
So let's just do a quick comparison. So these guys are anti-war pacifists.
Anti-war pacifists, yeah.
Right? And they go around making a big fucking stink when soldiers are killed. Now, let's compare that to some other groups of known pacifists. Quakers, Amish, Mennonites, to name just 3. When was the last time you saw a fucking Quaker protest against war?
They don't bother with that shit. No.
They have their beliefs and they keep to them, and they don't go around bugging people about the fact that their beliefs are different.
That's true. And the Amish.
I got one for you.
Man.
You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
In March of 2006, Westboro picketed the funeral of Marine Lance Corporal Matthew A. Snyder. Maryland had the law about picketing funerals. Okay.
I'm curious about these laws.
They
too.
were.
Okay.
They were arrested and fined.
Okay.
A federal jury awarded the Snyders $2.9 million in damages, and then later added another $6 million in punitive damages for invasion of privacy, and an additional $2 million for causing emotional distress.
Oh,
I can't even add that. I can't even add that. 10 million.
$10,900,000.
11 million.
On
Nice.
February 4th, the U.S. District Judge upheld the ruling but reduced the damages to $8 million, from $8 million to $2.1 million, bringing the total judgment to $5 million. Liens were ordered on the church building and Phelps Law Office in an attempt to ensure that the damages would be paid. On September 24, 2009, a federal appeals court ruled in favor of the Westboro Baptist Church.
Of course.
And reversed the lower court's award. It found their picket near the funeral is protected speech because it involves matters of public concern, including the issues of homosexuals in the military, the sex abuse scandal with the Catholic Church, and the political and moral conduct of the United States.
See, all they have to do, though, they didn't have to go into all that. It'd just be like, unfortunately, I know you guys passed that bill, but it doesn't change the fact that there's a constitution that says you can't do that anyway. You're gonna have to let them do that. Oh man.
So this really brings up an interesting dilemma for people because, a grieving family doesn't want to be have these assholes shouting down their services.
And I don't want people talking when I watch a movie. I don't want people talking when I'm watching a movie. Like shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, but in the movie you can go get a manager and have an asshole kicked out, or you can just humiliate him like I do.
Well, it gets even worse. On March 30th, 2010, the appeals court ordered the Snyder family to pay the church's court costs of $16,000.
Oh, come on.
The decision led to nationwide support for the Snyders with over 3,000 promises for donations. And the American Legion also raised $17,000 to help pay Snyder's court costs.
Wow.
You guys ready to go to your Mayo happy place? I'm just joking.
This is a real problem. This is a serious problem.
Yeah. It is. Legally,
because you want these, these families of these soldiers to be able to grieve in peace, but you also have, the church definitely has First Amendment rights. And so it's a difficult constitutional issue.
Well, it's a difficult issue. It can be. Well, I mean, but it can't be. Okay, not to sound crass, because you guys don't understand. I don't like this church. I don't agree with them. But if you take the emotion out of it, just what are they protected? Like their speech is protected, so they're gonna be able to pick it. Like there's nothing in the Constitution that says like you can't be offended, or that you have the right to not be offended, or not a right to not be bothered. It's like
but at the same time, there's that whole, your freedom to swing your fist ends at my nose kind of concept.
Well, and that's what they're wanting.
So
They're wanting you to strike. The church definitely wants people to hit them. They definitely want suits, lawsuits.
no, they're the ones swinging their, they're the ones, that are walking right up and getting in people's faces.
Oh, they're getting in the face, but they're not swinging the fist. They want the people at the funeral to swing the fist, or whoever they're picketing. That way they can turn around and sue for assault. Be like, well, it's just it's the racket. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. There's some people locally that are in a corporate shakedown racket. I see them every now and then. They'll get this 20-foot banner, and they'll stand out on the sidewalk, on the public part of the sidewalk, and they'll put some inflammatory language like "shame on" whatever company they're protesting that day.
Shame on Google.
Shame on Google. Unfair labor practices, and it's without being specific about anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not even, the company's not even on strike. They're just doing a shakedown, right? They just stand out there like they're protesting. This company is doing evil things, until they get paid to go away.
Yeah.
And they have every right to do that.
I mean, I was doing some digging while Becky was talking, because you brought up a good point earlier about how this church makes money. And anytime they try to protest anywhere, try to picket somewhere, if they are refused, they immediately hit them with a suit. We have a right to do this.
They probably have the paperwork all drawn up and ready to file.
And it's free. It's pretty much free for them since they have attorneys. They have attorneys at the ready that will do it without any charge, I guess. I mean,
because it's family.
Yes.
But they have, except when they go to other states, unless they're licensed in those states, they have to hire somebody locally.
That is true, unless I gotta.
They probably have enough kids and grandkids and fucking lawyers that they can go make sure they have every place covered that they want to protest. Hey, we got to go protest in Wyoming. Go past the bar, Cheryl.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these people.
Same here. What else we got here, Becky?
They suck. They were banned from going into Canada in 2008. Banned in 2009 from UK entry.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. So they couldn't get past the wall, the Maple Wall, and they couldn't get past the UK? What? Seriously? Oh, wow. Okay.
Really? Sure. It's no kidding.
So, if you're worried about having your funeral protested, go to Canada.
Yep. Or just sprinkle maple leaves all over the place.
20 members since 2004 have left.
Wow.
Mostly family members.
That's a high percentage.
Mark Phelps' son, Fred Phelps, left and began a formal healing therapy, worked towards healing and restoration, overcoming the horrible pain and fear from 19 years of living with his father. He said that his family, or his father, beat him and his siblings and mother with the handle of what we call a pickaxe.
Jesus.
I believe that.
Wow.
Got it here.
Man.
Nathan Phelps, another son, left at 18. Said he never had a relationship with his father. And his father was just full of rage and anger. And that he also has said that they were beaten with fists and with the handle of a mattock to the point of bleeding.
Oh, that's lovely.
There was,
these people do seem rather angry, don't they?
Lauren Drain, who is a former member, was excommunicated. She released an autobiography titled "Banished" in March of 2013.
Oh, you bet she has some
She
stories to tell.
said, she said children like herself were being brainwashed into their belief system.
So they do get some kids.
She questioned their belief system and they banished her.
Yeah, that's how that typically works.
A grandchild, Fred Phelps, left the church in 2012 together with her sister Grace. They were interviewed by Sam Harris in 2015. She's written a book and has been making a film about her experiences. And another grandson of Fred left. He attempted to leave the church 5 times previously, and then he finally left in 2014 after his views began to change. He now preaches a life of empathy and unconditional love.
You know, a lot of churches do. By the way, I just want to say that, throw that out there. We talk about this church. The church I go to, it's all about love, and I mean, the minister's a woman, so you already know it's kind of different.
Bitchy. Oh.
No, bitchy. Depends on what time of the month, really.
Wait a minute. Oh. I'm going to say this real nice and in a southern way. Fuck y'all.
Ain't that true, though, Becky? Ain't that true? When Aunt Flo comes to town,
have you ever known me to be bitchy?
No. Not to me.
Okay,
Maybe been... Did he kill your brother?
Maybe.
What?
No.
Nailed it.
No, I did not.
Nailed it. Watch. Well, a cold case file. We'll hear about it. I don't know. Okay.
He's in the box.
Next
we
on
haven't heard him in a
2020.
while. We haven't heard him. SK, do you hear her brother? There's no brother. No brother around.
No, he hasn't even been on Facebook for like days. So,
For real? Wow.
for real. Yeah.
Man. You know, I'd joke.
Are
But,
y'all worried?
Nah.
well,
I'm pretty confident you covered your bases.
Well, of course.
unless we're next.
Not a chance. I like y'all. Most of the time. No.
You like that?
Really?
Okay. Come on.
Well, but
Did you get it on you?
No, not that. No.
Jesse was actually attempting a reasonably serious point about the churches kind of have to protect their belief systems from naysayers.
Evolve.
I mean,
pretty much.
No, I'm saying that, you can't. No church is going to tolerate having somebody going around speaking bad about them, in the church, right?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
questioning everything, and so they will, try to bring them around, and they will try to, persuade them nicely, and eventually, if nothing else works, they give them the boot. Yeah, or if you're in Scientology, they lock you in a cage.
Oh, that's another one we should go into.
God.
If we want to like rip on religion.
Oh my God.
Scientology. All we have to do is talk about the founder. That's it. I can't believe anyone can't look past that. Hollywood is so fucking dumb. A bunch of idiots out there. They buy into that shit. But yeah.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they literally could fall for a religion
Yeah,
that was
I
created
don't know
by
anything about that one, really.
a failed sci-fi author.
Yeah.
I mean, prolific, but I mean, even he said he wasn't making...
Yeah, he wasn't making enough money.
That?
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
Oh.
He wrote a lot of books, but he was...
He founded that?
He founded Scientology.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Tom Cruise religion. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the reason
That's freaky.
the reason that why they went after actors and all that, because they knew from the beginning that they were the what they're gonna be
The money makers.
money makers, help market the religion.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There's a really good documentary out right now about Scientology. It's a series, actually. It's pretty awesomely done. It gets into all the history and a little bit of the methodologies.
Oh, and for Kelly, this is more about Westboro Baptist Church. The Scientology is more of a
That was just a
sidetrack, and
Yeah.
foreshadowing for a later episode, maybe. You're just
Oh Lord.
bashing on religion. So let's cover them all. Why not? We'll save Islam for the very
No.
last.
Yeah, because after that one, we'll all be blown up.
We'll be banned before you
All five
are.
of-
You can't talk about
Uh,
it. You can't. For some reason, you can't
all-
talk about it. Sorry.
It's okay. All 5 of the Phelps children are attorneys. 11 of his 13 grandchildren are also lawyers.
Liars?
And they all lawyers.
Oh,
lawyers.
lawyers.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, same difference.
not,
Potato, potato.
not much difference, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's called Phelps Chartered Law Firm.
You know,
It's in
I
Topeka,
actually, if I needed to sue somebody's ass off, I actually might use them, because
They're good.
if you're going,
A lot of people do
because
that think the same way.
when you want to sue somebody, you want a lawyer who's a fucking asshole
Yeah.
on your side.
I could never be an attorney.
Nah,
I could argue until I'm blue in the face, but I'm not a big enough butthole.
it's yeah. I thought about going to law school, and until I realized that there's a whole difference between school law and studying law and arguing fake stuff at school, and actually the practice of law, which is tedious and boring.
No.
And you don't get to do any of the fun shit hardly ever. Sometimes never, depending on where you end up working. Do you know lawyers quit their profession more than any other?
I'm sure.
I didn't know that.
I can see why.
At a way higher rate than doctors or dentists or plumbers or anybody. Yeah, most lawyers hate being lawyers once they actually get into the world and start practicing.
It's a tough job. You got to represent a lot of people, even people you wouldn't normally represent, because you.
Oh, can we talk about TV law for a second, since we've completely diverged into this direction? Don't you hate how lawyers on TV there's always this dilemma of like, oh my God, how can you represent that person? And there's always this moral dilemma about who you can defend and who you can't defend, and should that person even have a lawyer and bullshit like that. And it's like, that's just not how it works. Everybody gets a lawyer. Everybody gets a lawyer. So that means there has to be a lawyer for everybody. And the lawyers don't get to decide. I mean, in a law, they don't get to. The lawyers don't decide if somebody's guilty or not.
No.
That's what the judge and jury do. The lawyers are put up a defense. That's their job. Either defend or prosecute. Take a side, one side or the other. You do the job as best you can.
And even if
that's it.
And even if you are guilty, or let's say if things are looking not in your favor, a lawyer is going to be the only person there that's, hopefully if they're a good lawyer, going to be arguing for like a plea deal or something in your interest, so that way you're not just thrown to the ringer. But as far as I understand, listen to Nick Ricada, of course, because I'm not an attorney, but what I understand is they can't just turn anyone down. If you could pay them, if you have to pay them, they accept the case or they take you. If there's other things come up, they can't just take you. Yeah, they can't just
You
turn
can't just walk away.
Yeah,
You can't
no.
just walk. Once you sign on to a case, you're pretty much stuck with it.
It has to be a big deal for you to like walk away.
To quit. Yeah, it's frowned upon strongly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it takes a lot to get a judge to okay a lawyer quitting a case.
Think about it. Like criminal defense, oh, you're going to be defending rapists, murderers, all sorts of people. And the question is, are they? Do I know? I don't know if they are. I mean, maybe they are. I don't know.
And you know what? Plenty of times after the verdict is rendered, you still don't know if they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they're found guilty or innocent, you still don't know for sure if they did it.
You just argue the facts that are at hand.
Yeah.
My question is this. If you're an attorney and your client, because of attorney privileges, tells you that they really did it, you still have to argue that they didn't.
You have to render the best possible defense that you can, regardless of your personal feelings. That's your legal obligation as a lawyer.
I could not do that.
They might go for like a plea deal at that point. If they know that you did it and it's like not looking good for you and there's plenty of evidence that but
there's a reason why
I'm not an attorney
lawyers will tell their clients, don't tell me. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. And I don't want to know.
Yeah, they usually don't ask anyway.
They don't ask and they don't want to be told.
Yeah. That's
because it doesn't, honest to God, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
If to a defense attorney, guilt or innocence is pretty much irrelevant. They have to put on the case anyway.
Right.
All right. What else do we have on the Baptist Church? Westboro Baptist Church.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Caption contest?
Yay.
We do have a caption contest. Yeah.
Caption contest. Let me pull the image here. All right. What is the caption Oh, this image. So sexy. Oh, let me fix that image so that it looks okay. There we go. Oh, that's not bad at all. That looks like a nice cover. I'd buy that.
I bet you would.
I'd buy that for $1.
$1?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Make it $5.
I'd buy it.
Playboy, huh? Is this the real issue? Man of the month, JC. Okay, someone is photoshopping stuff. 9 pages of celebrity nudes. My nudes. The fappening.
I don't know.
Is it happening? Was it leaked?
Have you been taking dirty pictures of yourself again?
Maybe. New sex star. She takes it
We
all.
told you not to. With the midgets, you and the midgets.
SK's like, what's going on here? Oh, SK, it gets even better.
Oh, how could it possibly?
Because it says she takes it all off. So clearly, at this point in my life, I was identifying as a she. So there's that. I'm just trying to make sense. Oh wait, never mind.
But no. That's a whole different section.
Yeah.
These are not all about you. Jesus, how conceited.
I know, fucking egomaniac here. How to play the game of sex, man of the month. There we
also
go.
Not about you.
Well, it's one phrase.
Wow.
How to play the game. Okay, let's read it. How to play the game of sex, man of the month.
Ellie wants to know why it's $100.
Is it $100? It is $100. Oh shit.
It's a collector's edition.
Yeah.
It's pirated.
It's scratch and snap.
Don't tell him that, Becky. No one ever buy it. No one. What does it smell like?
No.
No, I'm not gonna.
No.
You know, I'm looking away.
Nope.
Are you ready for me to?
Yeah.
Nope. Stay away.
Ready for
Stay
me to-
far away.
All right. What are the comments? What are the comments here?
Oh my god. I survived the fondling at the tentacles of the great Cthulhu, and now I know its secrets.
That's a good one.
I like that.
My proud transition from man with penis, hey ladies, to man with microphone. Love my listeners.
Okay.
I once bit a shark in the boob, and now we are steady and have a dead shark on the way.
Not sure where the shark is. Is there? Is there
I
something
don't
about
know.
Okay.
Jesse reveals secrets to keeping midgets.
Oh.
Shh, Daddy, don't touch me.
Hey. Come on now. Come on. This isn't like corn or something. Shit. I'm not that. I don't have daddy issues. Damn it. Hey.
Mr. Deadman shares his top 10 favorite midget bars in New York City.
Well, first I'd have to be in. I've never been to New York, so. Oh, but yeah.
And
But top 10 midget bars.
Why I refrained from the centerfold until now.
All right, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. I think the best one was the first one, the whole Cthulhu thing.
tell me that wasn't Moody.
Who was
I
that?
survived the fondling at the tentacles of the great Cthulhu, and now I know its secret. Clark Roberts.
Okay.
Yay!
Clark Roberts.
Congratulations.
Free ebook. Send it to you. All right. So that was the caption contest. We got some more time to kill, really. Let's see. Oh. You guys watch any horror movies lately?
Nope.
No? Neither have I. That's the end of that. I mean,
what's that TV series about liars?
Pretty Little
Pretty
Liars?
Pretty Little Liars.
You
yeah,
watched
with
that?
Nicole Kidman. That's a horror show.
Well, no.
let me tell you.
Oh, no. Wait. That's not Pretty
Big
Little Liars.
Little Liars.
That's no. It's Lies. Is it like Big Lies? What is that show called? On HBO. On HBO, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, what is that show called?
Big Little Liars, I think.
Big Fat Lie. No, Big Fat Lie. What is it called? Big Little Lies? That's not it, is it? Oh, it is Big Little Lies. Okay, I was hearing that show's good. So I guess I'll check it out. It has Nicole Kidman in it. Now I like her. She's hot. I mean that's not the only reason why I like her, but she.
Oh my God, that is a horror show.
Oh, I bet so.
It is. I can't take it for anymore. I watched a couple of episodes waiting for something besides women bitching at each other, and it just isn't happening. Apparently, somebody dies, and I napped through it.
Oh, that kind of harsh show. As in, like, you don't want to watch it, you don't want to endure it.
No, you do not. You do not want to. I mean, unless you really like women on women drama, bitching at each other, and eye gouging and conniving and all this kind of bullshit and posturing and positioning and oh my God, it's just endless sniping. Endless.
That does not sound good at all.
No,
that is a horror show.
It is 8.6. Of course, I'm looking at a Internet Movie Database, but its popularity is dropping like hard.
Well, because it's got to wear on you. I mean, it did me pretty fast.
You know what?
Holy shit!
It reminded me of. Did you ever watch the show Bloodline on Netflix? There's a Bloodline, right? Bloodline.
What Bloodline?
Yeah, Bloodline.
What was it about? Was that
just
was that a crime show?
Kind of. but it's about a family, this rich family. They have a lot of money, very wealthy, very known in this area in Florida, and but the family has a huge lie or huge secret that really tears them apart. It is a cool show. I thought the ending was they just rushed it, like they do with a lot of shows now. But it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, I think I watched this one. This is not the one with no. Okay. Yeah, I don't know any of these actors by name. Oh, John Leguizamo's in it. Sissy Spacek. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no. Did not watch that. Apparently.
I would recommend
I think
it.
I think I started it and didn't get very far.
Yeah, it is a slow burn. It is. But I think it was on call one day or one night, so I had nothing else to do. I had to stay up at the ready because they had a call. So I was watching it, and I got into, I guess, the right mindset. I got into the family drama, and I was hooked into it. But it wasn't. It does kind of help that it wasn't all, and this might sound kind of mansplaining-ish or whatever, I guess, that it wasn't all women. Like Big Little Lies, it's all women. It's all women, which is fine if that's what you want. But like with Bloodline, you definitely have the female characters, a huge role, huge part, right? The mom, the sister, and all the wives. But it's like you also have like the dad doing this. You have like the brother who's like on coke. You know, you have the other brother who knows the secrets and is coming back to town, and he's like the black sheep of the family. What is he doing? And then apparently he has a son that he like hid from the whole family that's like fucking shit up. Like it is crazy. It's buried secrets, man. Buried secrets. Good show. Oh, Twilight. You know what? I haven't been watching the Twilight Zone. Is that good? The remake or the reboot?
I haven't seen it.
King Mayo just messaged me.
For real? What'd he say?
Yep.
He said yes?
He said, I do not know if I'd be much help in the happy department, but I'm intrigued with the invite. Care to provide me with more information? I said, we have a live shows on YouTube Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 p.m. CST.
Oh, no.
We have four writers.
I think he needs to come on the Freak Show. I think that would be appropriate.
Sunday.
Well, once he says yes, I'll hit him with that.
Well, okay. Yeah.
We have a special show for you.
I'm sorry.
We'd like to know. So we'd like to know who you are and what you do.
And Kelly,
besides
help and fun.
And Kelly, you missed it. And those who are watching now, you missed it. In the very beginning, we watched the video called The Mayo King.
Oh.
It is. You're gonna have to watch it, I guess. You know.
Yeah, no.
You got to replay it. I'm not gonna watch it again. I was thinking about it, but I can't. I just can't.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Jesse. All right. Walk away.
I'll walk away.
Oh, thank God you're not going to.
All right.
I
Kelly,
will bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Thanks for helping us out. Your support means a lot. Of course, it always does. Press the like button, share, subscribe. Because of y'all, the channel grows. Because of y'all, we're not just talking to ourselves.
We're getting rich.
Yeah. And this episode was interesting. Was looser. Talk about Westboro Baptist Church. So I made some, definitely made some jokes and jests that would be like, what? But I think you guys all understand.
And Kelly needs to feel better.
Feel better, Kelly.
She doesn't
feel better.
She doesn't feel good.
All right. Well, with all that said, y'all take it easy.
Night.